What is going on today? WJ Hunkler coming at you here, and as you can tell by what I'm holding in my hands, our new lights have arrived. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and popped the hood. That's the first step you're going to want to do. Okay, this process should require no tools at all, but because I have no fingernails, I got a flat blade screwdriver to help us out. So, I went ahead, I got the headlights from Amazon, from eBay I mean. Very nice, high quality, all chrome, no stupid orange here anymore. And of course, here's a sample of the parking light. All chrome, gonna look gorgeous. Okay then. So, this process is very easy. Okay? All you gotta do is there are two simple little tabs on either side of the headlights. So twist. Twist and pull a little cane type thing out. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and actually move you guys up so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about here. I'll show you on the passenger side first. You guys can see here that there are this little pin right here. So all you gotta do to it is just pull it and pull it out. Easy as that. And when you're done, put that son of a bitch back in there. Boom. Okay? So, what we're gonna go ahead and do really quick is I've already gone ahead and pulled them out here as you guys just saw. So now what you're gonna want to do, you guys can see I pull them out already. Put them somewhere where you're not gonna lose them. And then all you're gonna do is very simply just pull your housing out. Okay? So then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to twist the bulb right out of the housing. That's the high beam on that side. And then pull the low beam out. And there's your old, crappy, gummed up, 136,000 mile headlight. Toss them out to the side because that's useless to us now. And now I'm looking at these, and these look brand new to me. And they look like they're good bulbs. However, because I've learned from the first time with my Suburban, I went out and bought nice, I recommend Sylvania. No, this is not a sponsor, I'm not being paid to say that, but they are a pretty good brand. I bought the Silver Star Ultras. Okay? 906 is going to be for our low beam, and 905 for the high beams. Okay? So these are the 906 that come in a 2-pack. I recommend that you go to Walmart because they're going to be a lot cheaper than any of the auto parts stores. But if you don't have a Walmart near your house, just order them off of Amazon. It's going to be a lot cheaper. So we have them brand new bulbs to take care of. Now then, we're going to go ahead and change out the bulbs here in a minute. To get our parking lamp out, there is a tab in the corner that you pull. Okay, there's one tab in the corner, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. Get our headlights out of the way there. Oh, they're together. That's why it keeps popping out. Stupid idiot. Alright. And you're just gonna... Wow, is that tight? Twist. Okay. Now, I just bought the ones for the headlight. Go ahead and twist all of your ones out of your beams. And actually, it looks like I can replace that with an LED light. Cool. I'll have to get some more of those. There's your old crappy, useless 136,000 mile parking light. Okay, now, the little tab I was talking about, all you gotta do is there's this little tab built in on the side. Just gotta push that little son of a gun and the whole works will pop right out. Excuse me. So this is our new parking light replacement. As you can tell from the old one, No more stupid orange. It's chrome now, which I want. Okay, yeah. Old one on the bottom, new one on top. I definitely like the new one better. Toss that guy aside. So then what you're gonna do is, coming from here, you're just gonna wanna go ahead and peel the stickies off. Set them aside somewhere, you're not gonna lose them. Okay. Peel all them stickies off. Okay. Go ahead and reinsert your lights. Oh, there it goes. Turning it the right way helps. Twist it back in. Slide the parking light back into its home. There it goes. There. That's better. Look at that. Look how nice that looks now. Okay. Alright, so then what you're going to do, after talking to yourself and making sure you got the correct one in the right spot, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your headlight replacement, which I just showed you, and it's going to fit ever so nicely back into stock housing. Okay, now look how nice that's going to look. That is going to look, that looks 100% better than the factory. Oh. Okay, so once we get one side in, I'll show you to make sure. Alright. Okay. So now then, just like the park lights, you're going to want to go ahead and remove your sticky. Okay. There's only two of them. Got the high beam and the low beam on this side. Okay. Now, before we go ahead and stick the housing back in, we're going to go ahead and replace our bulbs. Okay, so we got one 906 series for our high beam and one 905 series for our high beams. So now, I'll tear straight into the packaging. Okay. Now, one 906 series. You're just going to want to pull back with your thumb and work that tab till the bulb comes out. Now these bulbs actually look practically new. So we're going to go ahead and save them, just in case. I'm going to go ahead and plug our new one in. And then same thing for the high beam. Take your thumb or a flat blade screwdriver. Ow. by up and pull. Okay, then the bulb can be removed. And the new one can be inserted. Now, something you're going to want to make sure you do before you go ahead, and I should have done this before I put the parking light back in, and you're going to want to make sure everything's working properly. Go ahead, turn your lights on, make sure everything is working as it should. Okay. Bunk high beam on, make sure it's working properly, and they are. Beautiful. Appears to be working as it should. Okay. So then, you're going to want to go ahead take your low beam, reinsert it into its home. An extra set of hands at this point would be helpful. And then give her a twist and she should pop right back in. Beautiful. And then go ahead and reinsert your high beam into its home. Like that's beautifully inserted. Go ahead and at this point you can go ahead and remove the plastic film. And then the whole darn unit, after you fiddle with it a little bit, should just slide right back into the factory port. Then all you should have to do is take your little sliders. There it went. Let's slide them back in. You might have to fiddle with it a little bit to get it to go back in there. Well, you stupid son of a bitch. Ah, there she goes. And eventually, after a couple of minutes of fucking around with it, you'll get it to go back in. So, there we go. There's one side done. There's the driver's side done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you tell me. New or old? Will you tell me which one you like better? I can tell you which one I like better. Oh yeah. 100% looking better. Now, obviously, it's during the daytime, so really doesn't do it justice. But tonight, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna show you guys this tonight, and I'm gonna show you exactly why I do this replacement. And why exactly I step all the way up and just go ahead and throw the money down. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the passenger side. Same process. And yes, I do have taillights for this as well. So we might go ahead and do that too. Although I might go ahead and just do that as a separate video. So now, just like on the driver's side, like I showed you, you're just gonna pull those two little tabs, wiggle them out, put them on the air cleaner so they're out of your way, pull the housing out, and that's gonna give you access to your low and your high beam bulbs. Same process, twist, pull out, same thing here, twist, out, and pull out, and there is the stupid, ugly, stock headlight housing. Toss it off to the side because we no longer need it. Pop our bulbs out of our way, and then unlike shit. Okay guys, sorry about that. My aunt came up to see my grandpa. Now, as you guys can see, I tore out the parking light. So now we're gonna go ahead and reinsert our new ones. So, just like the driver's side, you're gonna go ahead, take your stickies off. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Then, go ahead and reinsert all your parking lights as necessary. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and reinsert your parking light with your tab. And there you go. There is the passenger side parking lamp replaced. Now, we're going to go ahead get our passenger side headlamp out. Remove all said packing peanuts so nothing starts a fire. It came very nicely packed. Good job. Thank you for sending me this. Okay. So then first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, remove our stickies so we can insert our new bulbs. Okay. Then real quick, we're going to go ahead and replace our headlights. The actual bulbs themselves. Excuse me. Here. Got our new nice Ultra Star lights. So now we're going to go ahead and remove the bulbs. 906 series is for the yeah, 906 is our low beam. Okay. We insert. And then the 905 series is for our high beam. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Now, I highly recommend that if you do any driving at night, what's so stinking ever, I highly recommend that you go ahead and replace whatever bulbs you currently got in your vehicle. Go with the Sylvania Ultra Bright Star, okay? Silver Star Ultra, sorry. Go with them. Top-notch, high quality. I put them in pretty much all the vehicles I've ever owned. Okay? We plug our lights in. Go ahead and remove your plastic filming off your lens. And then, very carefully, go ahead, reinsert your bulbs. Apparently I can't talk English today. Looks like this is going to be a stubborn pain. Should have foreseen that coming. Just get in there, please. Yeah. Well, that went in there no problem. So why is this thing being a pain? This is just typical for me, guys, as you may have figured out by now. By the way, if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you tuning in and watching this here video. I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for the current 2 new subscribers we got recently in the past couple of weeks. Appreciate that. Well, you stupid, ungrateful piece of goddamn garbage. Okay, guys, I want to sit here and watch me struggle put this on. I'll be back in a few minutes when I got this all together. Alright, there you go, guys. There's the finished product of the new headlights and parking lights. Now, we did do new fog lights on this. Fortunately, already, after only a couple thousand miles, they're starting to look like shit already, which is alright, I guess. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I got new fog light bulbs on the way, which will make it so that you don't really notice it. But those little headlights are looking good. So we'll go ahead and we'll do them, show you guys them lit up at night. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we're back. And now as you could tell, we're going to go ahead and change out these tail lights as well. Okay, so as you guys can see on the truck right now, the tail lights are pretty well faded, and I think it's time to get replaced. So while I was shopping on Amazon and eBay, I found, as you guys know, I like chrome, and I like lots of it. So carrying the chrome theme to the back, we're going to go ahead and replace the stock ones with these nice chrome taillights. Okay? So this gone, this in its place. Yeah. So, the only thing you're going to need for this job is a Phillips screwdriver. That's it. Okay, very simply, all you do, open up your barn doors or your lift gate, whichever you got. We're going to start with the driver's side first, because obviously that's the most important side. You guys will notice there are two Phillips screws located in the side of the door. Go ahead, remove said screws. Okay, remove the two Phillips screws, and the tail light should just come free. Okay, and once you've done that, slide our barn door open. Move you guys out here. Okay, you're gonna notice this should be pretty easy. Go ahead and pop the tail light right out. Now on the back side, you're going to notice there's three. One for the turn signal, one for the reverse light, one for the brake light. Go ahead, just like the headlights. And very simply push and twist out. Okay, you guys can see there, these bulbs are okay. Two of them look new anyway. And there's the old, worn out, faded tail light. So that's a thing of the past. Then, we'll take our nice new shiny tail light, remove the plastic film. Like so. Wow, super sticky stuff. Okay.
Come in pretty quick, Wyatt.
Okay. Then reinsert the bulbs. Maybe. Why do I struggle with this? Just get there. And then reinsert taillight. And already you guys can see the difference. How much better that looks. Holy crap, I love it. Wow. I'm in love with that. Now, before we go ahead, screw that back into place. Start the truck up. It is on. That's good. Flip our turn signal on. And we have a working blinker. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that the reverse light works too. Beautiful. And make sure you, before you slam your door, make sure you put your screws back in. Okay? So we learned that lesson. We almost lost our brand new tail light. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pop our Phillips screwdrivers, pop the Phillips screws back in. And we're going to go ahead and do the passenger side. Okay, so let's rotate and pop our screws back in. Move our old junky taillight out of the way. Okay. Good enough. And we're gonna go ahead. Ow. And reinsert our screws. And, of course, naturally, decides to be a pain in the rear end. Well, once you got her in there, she's in there. Okay. Now, and you guys can absolutely see the difference between the stock on the passenger side and the new one on the driver's side. What a difference that makes. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the passenger side of the truck. So same process, take your screwdriver, gunky. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead, pop it out, take our bulbs out, put the bulbs back in the new taillight, screw the new taillight back in, and we're done. Okay. So let's go ahead and complete that process. Maybe. There we go. Give her a little push because there's 2 tabs on the inside. Okay? You give her. Okay? And we're going to go ahead. Take our bulbs out. Remove the stock tail lamp. That thing's history. Remove it from the packaging before you go on film. Remove the plastic. And there is our new taillight. Same process, you got the 3 bulbs. The little one is for your taillight and stop. Middle is for the backup light. And the top one is your turn signal. Go ahead, re-plug and play. Maybe. I'm telling you, it's these simple upgrades that could change the look of the vehicle in a heartbeat. And it doesn't cost all that much. Says the guy who just dropped almost $200 on headlights and taillights, but you know, it's worth it to me. I work my ass off all day, all week long, and if I want to spend the money and give upgrades to make YouTube videos for you guys, I'm going to do so. And nobody could tell me otherwise. There. Reinsert the housing into its home. And there you go. Simple as can be. Now, make sure we have working bulbs. Beautiful. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead, reinsert the Phillips screws, and I will see you guys tonight for the reveal. Okay? See you guys after. Alright guys, well, as you could tell, they're pretty damn bright. They turned out fabulous. I absolutely love them. We're going to have to change the side markers and nose. We're going to change them out to LEDs. So they'll be nice and bright. But you guys can tell. And those are just the goddarn low beams. Those aren't even the high beams. We'll come on back over here to our... There's our new tail lights, and you guys remember that we did the license plate to LED update. Very nice. Very sharp looking. I love them. Camera doesn't do it justice. You guys can see the LEDs in there are very nice. We're gonna go ahead now. You guys can watch. There's our brights, dims, brights. And go ahead and bump the hazards on so we can see the new lights doing their job. Looking mighty wonderful. I am so totally happy with the way these turned out. Guys, I highly recommend doing the upgrade. It is well worth the cash. Do it, I promise you will not be disappointed with them. Absolutely do it. Absolutely. Alright. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Have a good one, you guys. Thanks. WJ Honkla signing out. You can do them. Please do. You're so awesome looking. Alright, guys. Have a good one.